Today we're making this simple mushroom. And for this project you can either use a branch or a block of wood that's been carved into a cylindrical shape. Now the project can be made at pretty much any size. What matters is that the piece is a little bit longer than it is wide. I'm not going to use all of this length. This is 6 centimeters or 2.4 inches. But it's just much easier to hold on to this compared to something like that, for example. The diameter of the piece I'm using is about 3.5 centimeters. This is a knife-only project, but a pencil is also very useful for some simple markings. Alright, let's get into it. The first thing we're gonna have to do is we're gonna create the very basic shape of the mushroom, so that means slimming this bit down quite a lot. I'm holding the piece over here, but I'm also keeping this one index finger over here, which makes this even easier. I'm starting with sweeping cuts because I think that's the easiest way to get rid of most of this wood. I'm going all the way around the mushroom. I'm using this combination of the rough cut version of the sweeping cut and the push cut version of the sweeping cut. And that is because the rough cut version is faster and easier when it comes to removing big chunks of wood. But then this steeper curve is much easier to make with this push cut version of the sweeping cut. Something like this is good enough for now. We want to leave this bit quite thick for now so that then we have options for the shape of the stem. But over here on the top we can now start making stop cuts. And I'm not making this bit parallel to the ground, instead I'm giving it a slight angle like this. And that is because then it's easier later on to make some details over here. So that's why it makes sense to keep the shape a little bit more open. Alright, that's pretty good. It doesn't have to be completely symmetrical. We're making organic shapes here, so if anything it adds a little bit of that natural feel. If the edge of the cap is a little bit wavy like this. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the cap round. And for that we can use rough cuts and push cuts. Now, since there are many different kinds of mushrooms, you can basically decide the dimensions you want. I'm going to make this cap a little bit flatter compared to this very round shape it has right now. So that means I'm just continuing with the same push cuts. Now if you want, you can use these extra small, very thin push cuts to make the surface smoother. I like the texture it has right now, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Next we're gonna make the stem a little bit rounder, and I'm also gonna make it a little bit crooked so that it's bent to one side, a little inside curve over here, and then a flat bottom. It's a pretty nice shape. Something like that. Now you can decide what you want to do with this, but using these push cuts we can modify the existing shape quite easily, and then using the same method as with the cap over here we can make this rounder and shorter. Now we already have a pretty nice mushroom over here, but there's two more details that we can make. One of them is this kind of a ring going around the stem. The edge can be a little bit wavy like this. And we're gonna make that with some stop cuts. So I'm cutting this first with the tip of the blade, and then just like this. It's probably not enough to make these cuts. You're also gonna have to remake these cuts with the tip of the blade. If this shape looks like it's not wavy enough, you can still reshape it just like this. Then as a final detail, we're gonna make some small V-cuts all the way around the stem on the underside of the cap. I'm making them like this on the opposing sides, so that then the distances between these cuts will be pretty even.